everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for a much-anticipated main event.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. And set up everything else off of that punch.
Well, he'll push you back a little bit off the jab, and then he fools you a little bit. You know, he's a little bit of a magician, a little sleight of hand. Then he makes you feel like he's going to push you back again, and he'll step back, and he'll counter you. But that jab is what makes it all happen.
Protect yourself.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Wow, what an uppercut. That right hand serving him well. Halfway through this round here. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. And he ties up on the inside.
Head and body. Head and body.
All right, let's do it.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Good defensive skill. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Sets up that right hand with the jab. And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together and said, why is this guy not throwing punches? I just don't get it, Teddy.
Well, there's two reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In this case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind, too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You're thinking to yourself, he's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances. And some guys would rather not take those chances.
He scores with the left. He scored well after being hit himself. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good power punch, the right hand landed. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. There's a nice left hand able to get in. Wow, is he defensively sound. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Halfway through round number 2. He scores with the jab.
Yeah! Good work!
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots.
Let's see some defense.
Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. Piercing jab. Ten clicks of the talk. Piercing jab. So as that round ends, it gives us pause to realize what has just taken place, and that is we have one man who just separated himself from the other. He was able to stun his opponent, and you got to think good things are coming.
Well, they've been coming for a while because I really think that those punches are a benefit from a couple rounds ago. He's been hitting with a lot of punches, and I think it's starting to take its toll, and you saw it there.
Good-looking jab there. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. What about his opponent in a spot like this? I mean, here you got to your guy earlier, you did some damage, but now he's fighting with such a defensive style, it can be frustrating.
Yeah, it can be, but you have to make the adjustment. You're going to deal with styles like this. This is part of your education, part of your development to go up that boxing ladder. Now you have to find a way to get to him while he's being defensive. Still use your jab, you know, close that gap, put your punches together more, and start banging that body a little bit extra.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Targeting that head with the combination punching. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range.
Big shot comes crashing home. He is down on the floor after taking that shot.
And there's a lot of time left in the round.
One, two, three.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight right down the middle. You have to start doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That'll...
Nice work, nice work. Muy bien.
Having put his opponent down on the canvas, he's already easily taken the first 3 rounds of this fight as we begin round number 4, Teddy.
Well, it has been easy for him because his opponent has no defense. He just walks in and he's eating punches.
Good strong combo. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight when really you just want to buy a little time.
Really on target there with a 3-punch combination. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Hits him in the mug with the right. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo.
Double up your punch.
And he's holding. Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Come on, kid.
Solid hook. There's that overhand right. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Hooks to the head. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is If I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Comes across with a hook up top.
Come on, kid, focus. Come on, kid, focus.
Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. He brings a big power punch, and it landed well.
Well, we've been talking about getting in his kitchen. He went in there and he ate everything.
Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. There he is on the inside, doing well. Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you here ringside. Teddy, you know, you really got to admire how accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Big right hand. Oh, that's gotta hurt. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Down he goes, but he's gonna continue on, beating the count. He comes with the straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Here in these later rounds, you can start to see a trend, and one is developing. He cannot get away from that left hand.
Now listen, when you throw your punches, it's not enough just to chuck them out there. You gotta throw them from the right distance. He's throwing them from a little too close, where he's vulnerable, as you said, to that left hand.
Little double jab to the head. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Flush shot, the left hand came in. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Wow, just like the old timers, a 4-punch combination. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. And now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of the song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Get in there!
Now a well-placed hook to the head. Boy, if I'm a fan, I'm really liking this because you got a guy who's been down, now just going for it, sending all these big... Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Solid. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey, look ya. Fuck yo. Yo, Len. Them boy do ya baby.
Perfectly
Them
timed
not do a
punch.
thing.
For the official particular.
Talk them a talk, not nine when me bust my gun. Somebody a fi get gunshot. Somebody face a fi punch. Shoot out the cage through the window, and it a roll like blood clot thunder. Somebody a fi get gunshot. Somebody face a fi punch. Shoot out the cage through the window, and it a roll like blood clot thunder.